We just got 8 huge bombshell news drops from Disney parks and experiences. Let's get into it. Before we get into the top 8 announcements, just a quick context of what this event is. So D23 is Disney's biggest fan event. They only hold it once every 2 years in Anaheim, California, just outside of Disneyland. Everybody who's everybody within the Disney company is there, and the Experiences Showcase panel is the one where they showcase everything that they are doing over the next 2 to 5 years and possibly beyond for all Disney parks worldwide and all of their experiences. Mostly we're going to focus on domestic parks, Disney World, Disneyland a little bit, and Disney Cruise Line. Disney World, though, was the big take-home winner, and we love that because that's our home park, and that's
we love that for us.
Yeah, it's huge. There are so many celebrities, so many big people, hosted by Josh D'Amaro. And
opened with John Stamos singing "When You Wish Upon a Star."
It was
Meghan Trainor.
Meghan Trainor. Meghan Trainor was so good, you guys. She made us cry. Let's start us off at number 8. And that is the Tropical America's Land coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom in Walt Disney World. And this one we knew about. We knew that it was going to be replacing Dino Land, but what we got was more information about it.
Academy Award-winning actor Ki Kwan. What do you think made Indiana Jones such an enduring character, such an enduring franchise?
Well, first off, hats off to Harrison. No one could have brought Indy to life like the way he did.
Which, everyone, is why we're so excited to bring an Indiana Jones attraction to Disney's Animal Kingdom.
We are still looking forward to this one, because you said, Josh, this is going to be a completely new story, different from any other Indy attraction anywhere we have in the world. It takes place in an ancient Maya temple that Indy has recently discovered. And he's heard rumors about a mythical creature that lives deep within this temple. Now, Indy being Indy, he wants to go see it himself. But the best part is, he's bringing us along with him.
The Indiana Jones attraction will have an all-new story, so we're not getting a copy of the attraction at Disneyland, and we have a whole new story that is going to be bringing in the location of the Tropical Americas into the story and kind of have it make sense within the theme of the land.
Okay, the other thing that we learned for the Tropical Americas is that it is going to have an Encanto attraction.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you walk over from Discovery Island, you'll enter a new town we're creating called Pueblo Esperanza, which means Village of Hope. Much like Harambe in our Africa land, this town feels lived in with a long, rich history. You'll find it in the heart of a lush rainforest, and the buildings there are in a classic Spanish style. There's even a large fountain in the center of town where people like to gather and tell stories. You'll also find a big hacienda, and in there, we're going to reflect the food and culture of the region. And I cannot wait to try some of that. But wait, there's more. Now, there's more. Over on the other side of the town, there's a famous house. We're arriving on the day Antonio receives his magical gift, which I'm sure you all remember, allows him to communicate with animals.
The attraction will debut along with Indiana Jones in the entire land in 2027.
And there's going to be a second attraction based on Encanto that they're building that is going to be like a carousel.
Yes.
Which sounded really cool. Number 7, we're getting 2 new lounges at Walt Disney World. And very interesting, one we knew about, one we didn't.
Yeah.
So the one that we knew about was a Pirates theme lounge that's coming to Magic Kingdom in Adventureland. It's going to be like a pirate tavern kind of theme. Second one is a Spaceship Earth lounge.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. I love the idea of it. So you can relax with friends and family in a Spaceship Earth theme lounge coming to Epcot also in 2025.
Okay, for number 6, we have a new story coming to the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
I know Grogu sounds like a Star Wars dream come true. And of course, we're going to use the Unreal Engine to create it, so this whole thing comes full right, thank you.
That is going to be coming in 2026, the same year that the movie will be coming out. Next up is number 5, which are all of the things they announced for Disneyland. We're grouping them together because we don't typically cover Disneyland here. This is a Walt Disney account, but a lot of you guys go to Disneyland and there were some really cool announcements made, so we wanted to make sure and touch on those. The thing that I was most excited about as far as Disneyland that I'm a little jealous of is they are getting the first ever Walt Disney animatronic.
I'm so incredibly honored to announce that we are creating a new show for the Main Street Opera House, and we're calling it Walt Disney: A Magical Life. And we're advancing the technology that he pioneered 60 years ago with Abraham Lincoln.
And I love that. This is something that has been rumored about. I've been hearing the rumors that they were building a Walt Disney animatronic, and I thought, I don't know if that's true or not, but it is true. Love, they shared some of the concept that you're going to basically be going to Walt's office, right? And they had Meghan Trainor come out and she's saying, "Feed the birds," and it,
Another really cool moment is that they said they've been in talks with the Disney family to do
Yes.
this, and Walt's grandson was there in the audience, and you could tell that this was really special for him.
yeah, he was a little bit emotional.
Yeah.
People gave him a huge cheer, and Josh D'Amaro even said with this one that this is going to be like a very special thing. There's going to be a lot of emotion that this one's going to tap into.
The thing that I was most excited about is that they are getting a new Coco themed attraction.
I'm thrilled to announce that we're bringing an all-new attraction, the first Coco ride to a Disney park.
I just love that movie. It seems like it's going to be kind of a ride through of the movie. We don't know a ton about it. It's going to open in 2026 in California Adventure. So
It sounded really cool.
yeah.
Originally, there was talks about Disney World getting a Coco attraction. I think that must have changed at this point.
Yeah.
It sounds like it, but California Adventure does seem like a good place, so I think it'll fit really well. Avengers Campus at Disneyland in California Adventure is getting 2 new rides.
Big answer, because we're developing a major new attraction where we'll be able to jump between worlds in these Stark developed transports, and when the need arises, assemble with Earth's mightiest heroes for a multi-world mission with all the twists, turns, and action of a Marvel story. And you know what? I'm excited to tell you all for the first time here today the name of this new attraction. Are you ready to hear the name of this new Avengers initiative? All right. It's called Avengers Infinity Defense. This is something else. D23, you're hearing this first. This is new news. We're adding a 4th attraction to Avengers Campus. A place where Tony and the Avengers invent, develop, and test the new technologies they need to defend our worlds. In this new experience, we'll be invited into Stark's workshop to participate in the testing of some dynamic new flight equipment in development.
I think they like it.
And it's called Stark Flight Lab.
I mean, this one looked amazing. The concept art looked incredible. So this is really cool. And they showed a picture of Bob Iger testing out the new technology that is already in production with none other than Robert Downey Jr. And lastly, Disneyland is going to be getting an Avatar attraction based on Avatar World of Water. That'll be in Disney's California Adventure. Number 4, we're getting to the really big ones. Are you ready? We're getting to the ones that are really, really exciting.
Frontierland at the Magic Kingdom. That's why I'm happy to announce we're inviting Vader, Lightning McQueen to a reimagined section of Frontierland. We're leaving Radiator Springs behind and we're heading off into the wilderness with 2 new Cars attractions.
Bombshell. Shock.
We had no idea. I think I heard a little bit of a rumor, kind of wrote it off. It's going to be in Frontierland. So that's really interesting. Now, to be clear, this is not a Radiator Springs. It's not a whole Cars land like is already in Disneyland. That's not the impression that they were giving. They did say that they're bringing Cars to Frontierland in Magic Kingdom at Disney World.
2 attractions.
And 2 attractions. They said one was going to be more geared for very young, very little ones, and then the other would be more like some sort of racing type of attraction. I can see how the theming of Cars and the sort of the desert tones and all of that could really fit in with the Frontierland well. That area is leading back into that sort of Beyond Thunder Mountain that we knew that they were focusing on to add some new things. So that's going to be really cool. Number 3.
Okay, this was not on our bingo card at all.
Grateful to be here and as always part of the Disney family for so long. And I'm here because I've got some news, Josh, that's actually bigger than some shaggy blue monster that I'm a good friend of. Did you really want to hear this? It's pretty good news. Okay, here we go. They're going to build the first Monsters, Inc. land in a Disney park.
And it's coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
It's at Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios, not that long ago, had 2 new lands added to it, Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land. Didn't
Shock
think.
and awe.
And we've not had a land based on Monsters, Inc.
As part of this new Monsters experience, you're going to get to tour the Laugh Factory. I don't know about all of you guys, but the first time I saw Monsters, Inc., all I wanted to do was zoom through the door ball like Mike and Sully, right?
And I mean, Billy Crystal.
My grandson and I share the same birthday, which is March 14th. And every year we come to Disneyland, whether he likes it or not. And last year he turned 11. Okay. I didn't. And I was walking around with this baseball hat just like everybody else, and nobody recognized me, and it sort of upset me for a while. But I'm walking next to this woman who's pushing her 4-year-old son in a stroller that covered from head to toe in Mike Wazowski t-shirts, hats, sunglasses, everything. So my question is, do I have a piece of that?
I don't think you do. I'm sorry.
No?
You're not a piece of that.
All right, well, good night. So I'm walking next to this woman, she's got this little boy, and finally I had to do it. I jumped in front of them and I said, "Hey, I'm Mike Wazowski!" And she said, "It's pretty good, but he does it better." I don't sit and wallow. I know just what to do.
It was amazing. That was like that really surprised me, and I'm ready. I'm there. Love this one too. I need you to brace yourselves because this was so exciting to me. This was my wish list. Like, this was the one that I was like, please let this happen. A new nighttime parade at Disney World, at Magic Kingdom.
Disney's legacy of innovation in nighttime entertainment goes back more than 50 years to the Main Street Electrical Parade. Now this new show, Disney Starlight, will add to that legacy. It will use the latest technology to tell new stories with characters you love. It's a star-kissed constellation of Disney dreams brought to life by the magic of the Blue Fairy. It features moments from Peter Pan, Encanto, Frozen, and more. I cannot wait for this one. Me too. And as singers...
I don't know if you guys have seen the nighttime parades there. There's something extra magical about that. And you also need to understand that we're in Orlando. Well, not right this moment, but when we're at home, we're in Orlando, and it is really, really hot there. So parades that happen in the middle of the afternoon are a little tricky and less comfortable to watch. But nighttime parades, They're magic. They are pure magic. That is the way all parades should be experienced.
Okay.
Number one. Just take a deep breath with us, guys. Number one was the best. Obviously, that's why we made it number one. Let me just tell you that at the end of the panel had been hype, right? It had been like we had been taken on a journey, an emotional ride. And then at the very end, Josh acted like he was wrapping up.
Well, I bet you didn't expect us to close the show with Deadpool, did you?
He was wrapping it up. Thank you so much for coming, kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, fire, face in the mirror from Snow White comes up, and we're not done.
All right, we love our Disney villains, right? Yes! Their evil ambition gives us endless possibilities to tell brand new stories. Which is why I'm so excited to announce we are building a Villain's Land in the Magic Kingdom.
A Villain's Land in Magic Kingdom. This was my second bucket list item. Everyone loves the villains. I mean, this is not just me. Like, the cheer that went on when he announced that went on.
It wasn't just us.
No, it wasn't just.
It was a standing ovation.
Yeah, people lost their minds, and it went on and on and on. It was the most, exciting news that we could have had. And here's the cool thing: 2 new attractions, shops, dining, and more. An entirely new land based on the villains. And Josh said that it would be, storytelling like Disney has never done before. We're clear about the fact that most of these projects we're going to see in the next 5 years. So that's definitely happening, and it's so exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited to be a Disney fan. I'm excited to be able to share this with you guys, and lots more fun things to come. But for now, it's very late.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I don't know what we're gonna do.
We're gonna go edit this video.
Yeah. That's true. And then we're probably gonna sleep. But thank you for watching this and kind of coming along with us. If you haven't yet, make sure that you subscribe. We're doing lots of things over here, trying to share lots of valuable information with you guys. And please, if you're watching this, leave a comment and let us know which of those things you're most excited about. Until next time, bye-bye.